Pushing the Limits, Abortion,
by Savannah K.
and Abby C.
Abortion is the deliberate termination of a pregnancy.
Women have abortions to remove the fetus from the womb.
You may not abort after 24 weeks of pregnancy.
Some people believe that the limits should be pushed.
Some think that abortion is killing a human being.
But in others' opinions, abortion is removing the fetus because the woman is not ready to care for a baby. In an article, it says Senate Democrats blocked an attempt by Republicans to ban most abortions after 20 weeks of pregnancy, an outcome that was all but certain, as the prospect of a government shutdown looms. This is a graph of abortions by year. The highest point is in 1990. This is a graph of abortions by time aborted, or by week. 89% occur in the first weeks, according to a graph of 2010. Not all abortions are completely successful.
For example, there can be a failed abortion,
when the baby is born anyways and survives the abortion.
Here's a short story of a woman who survived a failed abortion as a baby.
And I know where children like me were left to die at St. Luke's Hospital. I met a nurse there who delivered a child, much like me, in 1976. She delivered a little boy after a failed saline infusion abortion. But she followed her superior's orders, and she placed him there in a utility closet.
This is Lindsay. Lindsay, how do you think abortion should be in terms of laws?
I think that abortion should be legal in the worst case scenarios, such as the woman or the child being in danger in any way. I think that if the child will have a disability or disease, it should be illegal unless it is harmful.
What do you think about the limit of 24 weeks?
I think the limit is good the way it is because the woman may not find out until later that she is pregnant. But I think that the woman should be responsible and will try not to wait until then, to try to abort as early as possible.
Abortion can be considered murder, and because of this, many religions consider it a taboo, or something that is forbidden.
Some believe that the human life begins when the egg is fertilized, and that even if it is the embryo that is aborted, it is still murder.
This is a picture of a protest against abortion. Protests against abortion are a reason why the presidential candidate should look into voting on whether abortion should be stopped. On the other hand, it is comforting to have the option of being able to abort.
If you are not financially stable or not mentally or physically ready to have a child, then you can abort and sort out your life.
There is also the case that the mother's health or life is in danger if the child is born. This is a picture showing that even men care that women have the right to choose what they do with their body, meaning they help in protests. The picture shows a man, circled in red, holding a pro-choice sign. Another reason why candidates should vote is because some think that abortion is okay for the right reason.
Wendy Davis is a former Texas senator. She filibustered for 11 hours speaking about abortion. She intended on going for 13, but was cut off for going off topic. She is for abortion in certain circumstances. For example, if the child or mother is in danger, she believes that abortion should be an option.
Marco Rubio is one of the 2016 Republican presidential candidates. He believes that abortion is not a political issue, and that it is a human rights issue.
Most things in life aren't simple, and that includes abortion. It's personal. It can be complicated. And for many people, it's not a black and white issue. So why do people try to label it like it is? Pro-choice? Pro-life? The truth is, these labels limit the conversation and simply don't reflect how people actually feel about abortion. Who decides? Her congressman? Her governor? Her president? Women don't turn to politicians for advice about mammograms, prenatal care, or cancer treatments, and they shouldn't. Politicians don't belong in a woman's personal medical decisions about her pregnancy.
It was a day when the phones were ringing off the wall, people were coming by, some to congratulate me, some to talk about things, some just because they heard so much commotion and they wanted to know what was going on. So there were lots of people all over the country who were having their own celebrations and getting together and talking about how much it would change life. Because For women, it meant they were the ones to make that decision, not the government.
Many people have strong opinions about abortion.
Some think there should be a different limit,
Some think it should be illegal.
and others think it should be completely legal.
We hope the 2016 presidential candidates will take this into consideration.